Yes, Babuji.
Yes, Mata, please start.
Namaste Narasimhaya Prahlad Hiranyakashipurvakshaha Shilatankankhalaye Hito Narsimho Parato Narsimho Yato yato yami tato narsimho Bahir narsimho hridaye narsimho Narsimhamadim sharanam prapadye Tavakara kamalavare Madhuta shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Manubringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Tavakara Kamalavare Napa Adbhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Manubhringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Narsimhadev 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 Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Nitai Gaura Hari Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Premanand Hari भगवान नरसिंह की प्रहलाद महाराज की हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. Thanks so much, Mataji. So, Hare Krishna. Thank you, devotees, for. Can you hear, Mataji? Everyone hear me?
Yes, Prabhuji, we can hear. Yeah, clear.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Okay, so we are discussing Srimad Bhagavatam. In our last two sessions, we discussed verse 1 and verse 2. Okay, today we will continue from verse 3 onwards. Okay, so let me share the screen. Okay, can you see the screen? Is the screen visible?
Yes. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So thank you. So the third verse says, Nigamakalpatarar galitam phalam sukamukhadamruta drava samyutam pibata bhagavatam rasamalayam muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavuka. So this is the verse 3. So here Nigama means the Vedic literatures, Kalpataru, the desire tree, Galitam, fully matured, Phalam, fruit, Sukha, Srila Sukadeva Goswami, the original speaker of Srimad Bhagavatam, Mukhat, from the lips of Amrita, nectar, Drava, semi-solid and soft and therefore easily swallowable, Samyutam, perfect in all respects, Pibata, do relish it, Bhagavatam, the book dealing in the science of eternal relation with the Lord, Rasam, juice, that which is relishable, Alayam, until liberation, or even in a liberated condition, Muhu, always, Aho, oh, Rasika, those who are full in knowledge of mellows, Bhuvi on the earth, Bhavuka, expert and thoughtful. So these are the meanings from the verse. So the translation, can someone read the translation? Who want to read? Unmute and read.
Prabhuji, I am having this window in front of the screen, so
Okay.
I'm not able to. Can we remove this window?
Which window?
This, yeah, now it has gone.
Yes, yes, yeah, please.
Oops. I'm not able to see anything now.
Prabhuji, I can read if you like.
Yes, Mataji, please.
Thank you. O expert and thoughtful men, relish Srimad Bhagavatam, the mature fruit of the desired tree of Vedic literatures. It emanated from the lips of Sri Sukadev Goswami. Therefore, this fruit has become even more tasteful, although its nectarian juice was already relishable for all, including liberated souls.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Mataji. Also, we will read the second, fourth verse also. नैमिषे निमिषाक्षेत्रे ऋषया सौनकादय सत्रं स्वर्गाय लोकाय सहस्रसमम् आसत. So, word by word, Naimisha means in the forest known as the Naimisharanya. Animisha Kshetre, the spot which is especially a favorite of Vishnu, who doesn't close his eyelids. Rushaya sages, Saunaka Adaya, headed by sages Saunaka. Satram, sacrifice. Swargaya, the Lord who is glorified in heaven. Lokaya, and for the devotees who are always in touch with the Lord. Sahasra, 1000. Samam, years. Asata, perform. So these are the two verses today we will discuss. Okay. So in verse 3, it is a glorification of Srimad Bhagavatam. So as we already, I keep posting the questions on verse 3 and verse 4 also in the group during the weekdays. So hopefully you are going through those questions and answers, the content. Okay, so that it will be easy for us on Wednesday while discussing. Okay, so verse 3 speaks the glorification of Srimad Bhagavatam. Even in the introduction to Srimad Bhagavatam also, we discussed the glorifications, if you remember. Okay, so yeah, Nigama Kalma Tarur Galitam Phalam. Nigama Kalpa Tarur. So this Vedic literature coming from this desire tree, it is the Galitam Phalam. Galitam Phalam means ripened fruit, fully matured fruit. Okay, Galitam Phalam. So Srimad Bhagavatam is the fully ripened fruit. And who can taste this fruit? Two types of people. We already discussed this bit also. What are the one type is conditioned souls. Conditioned souls for their purification. And second type is liberated souls. Liberated souls for their relishment. So conditioned souls want to purify themselves. So that's why they taste this mature fruit, ripened fruit. And liberated souls, Nitya Siddhas, they also taste this fruit. and they relish the taste. Okay, on a whole, this ripened fruit, matured fruit, Srimad Bhagavatam, is for every living entity, both Nitya, Baddha, and Nitya Siddha. So this is a very, very important point we need to understand. We had a discussion in our last session also that on one point, only liberated souls can understand Srimad Bhagavatam. On that statement we discussed. If that is the case, what about us? What about the conditioned souls? What about atheists? What about non-devotees? Is Srimad Bhagavatam is not for them? No, definitely not. Srimad Bhagavatam is for every living entity. We may not understand initially. It may appear like poison initially, but the more we, even forcefully, if we sit and hear, then that taste, we start relishing that taste. And very, very important point, you cannot relish or we cannot relish the taste by studying alone. It must be understood in the association of devotees, okay, and also from the bona fide disciplic succession. So this is very, very important. Okay, so it's a ripened fruit. And what is the second one? It emanated from the lips of Srila Sukadeva Goswami. Who is Sukadeva Goswami? See, first Srimad Bhagavatam was compiled by Srila Vyasadeva, and he told this to Sukadeva Goswami, and now Srila Sukadeva Goswami is speaking the same Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. Okay, and in Naimisaranya, Srila Suta Goswami retold the same Srimad Bhagavatam to sages. Okay, so this is the scenario actually. So here we're talking about Srila Sukadeva Goswami. Who is Srila Sukadeva Goswami? If you remember, we posted the question in the group also about the glory of Srila Sukadeva Goswami. Srila Sukadeva Goswami, the son of Vyasadeva, and who was a liberated soul by birth. Okay, so in the purport, Srila Prabhupada mentioned Srila Sukadeva Goswami did not undergo any spiritual training. There is one statement given by Prabhupada in the purport. Okay, so if he is not undergone for any spiritual training, how can we hear from him? Okay, one must undergo spiritual training, then he must be spiritually self-realized soul. Then only he is eligible, to speak Srimad Bhagavatam. Then why Srila Sukadeva Goswami did not undergo any spiritual training? So the answer is because he is the liberated when he was in the womb of his mother. Okay, he doesn't need these shastric procedure of taking second initiation, Brahminical initiation, Gayatri mantra, and spiritual training from his father or any other guru, because he is already a liberated soul. When he was in the womb of his mother itself, he was liberated. Understand? So, such a great personality, Sri Sukadeva Goswami. And we are really very, very fortunate. We are studying this Srimad Bhagavatam, which was emanated from the lips of Sri Sukadeva Goswami. So, that is very, very important. So, it itself is a ripened fruit. On top of that, it was bitten by the parrot. Sukha. What is the meaning of Sukha? Sukha means parrot. Okay. Parrot bitten fruits are very tasteful. I think Lokesh Gaurang Prabhu asked, I think last Sunday, while we were in the kitchen, when Prabhuji is, cooking, that, Prabhuji, is it really true? It's there. Chillaka kottina pandu, in Telugu, we say chillaka kottina pandu, like that. Means parrot bitten fruit. So, Prabhuji, is it really true that, it is very tasty? Okay, people say, our elders say, not only our elders say, in Bhagavatam, in the scripture itself, it is given. So this ripened fruit was spoken from the lips, or it was bitten. That that fruit was bitten by this parrot, and it is very very tasteful for us. So that is one thing. So that's why, therefore, this fruit has become even more tasteful. Ripened fruit itself is tasteful. On top of that, this parrot bitten ripened fruit is even more tasteful. Means this Sukadeva, who's coming from the lips of Srila Sukadeva, is even more tasteful. Okay, and here it is saying, for whom, although its nectarian juice was already relishable for all, including liberated souls. Okay, so here it is clearly saying it is relishable by both conditioned and liberated souls. So in this purport, see, of course, we say Navarasas, okay, but here even it's given what we call Dasa, Ekadas, Dwadasa Rasas. Okay, Dwadasa means 12. Okay, Dwadasa Rasas. The names are given here. Raudra means anger, Adbhuta, wonder, Shringara, conjugal love, Hasya, comedy, Veera, chivalry, Daya, mercy, Dasya, servitorship, Sakhya, fraternity, Bhayanaka, horror, Bhibhatsa, shock, Santa, neutrality. The last one is Vasalya, parenthood. Okay, so here actually we say Navarasas. On top of that, the five major rasas are there. We know what are the five major rasas: Madhurya, Dasya, Santa, Vatsalya. What is the other one? Sakhya. Okay, five rasas. Okay, those five rasas, and these are the emotions. Okay, Raudra, Adbhuta, Sringara, Hasya, these are the emotions. So the key point here Prabhupada mentioned is, like, different varieties of rasas are there. Okay, but the root cause for all these rasas. Okay, so let me read here. Okay, every living entity beginning from Brahma, the first born living being within the material world, down to the insignificant ant, desire to relish some sort of taste derived from sense perceptions. Okay, these sensual pleasures are technically called rasas, and these rasas are different types. Here it is mentioned 12 varieties of rasas. Okay, so, and key point here is the sum total of all these rasas is called affection or love. So this is the key point we need to understand. The sum total of all these rasas is called affection. When we have affection on someone, when we love someone, okay, then the genuine rasa exists here. Okay, you take any of these five. Raudra, anger. Okay, it is clearly given in our scriptures. If someone blaspheme your guru, or someone blaspheme the supreme personality of Godhead, okay, the devotee must get that anger, feel that anger. Okay, Lord Hanuman, he burnt Lanka out of anger. So, what is the root cause for that one? His love for the supreme personality of Godhead. Okay, the same thing applicable to all other rasas also. Okay, so that's why for every rasa, so the key point is the root, the seed is the affection or love. So that is the key point. So, and also it is here it is mentioned. Okay, the five types are given: adoration, service, friendship, parental affection, conjugal love. Means Madhuri ras, okay, Vatsalya ras, Sakhya ras, Dasya ras, and Shanta ras. These are the five, broadly categorized as five. And when these five are absent, love is present indirectly in anger, wonder, comedy, chivalry, fear, shock, and so on. When on material platform, remember, So material platform is the perverted reflection of spiritual platform. Okay, on spiritual platform also, these 12 rasas exist. Understand? Okay, Bhayanaka or Bhibhatsa, when you can see these rasas even in Supreme Personality of Godhead, during the war of Kurukshetra. Yeah, even during the war between Ram and Ravana. Okay, but on material platform, when it is perverted, so the conditioned living entity, it doesn't have any of these 5 primary rasas. Okay, and then this perverted anger, perverted comedy, perverted wonder, chivalry, fear, shock, these things, the soul exhibits. Okay, people make fun of the Lord. I remember in my childhood, I used to watch movies. In the movies, there are some characters who make fun of Lord Yama, okay, who make Narada as a comedy character, who create quarrels between people, like that. Yes, people enjoy that comedy. People enjoy that fun. But that is the perverted comedy, perverted fun, because that particular director or that particular actor or whoever it is, they don't have any of these primary 5 rasas. These Madhurya, Vatsalya, Sakya, Dasya, Shanta, these 5 rasas are on spiritual platform. But conditioned souls, when they don't have this, any of these 5 rasas, naturally they make fun of the Lord because they have no fear. Oh, this is my Lord, I cannot make fun of him. Okay, people, from, who came from Sanatana land, also they have no respect for the Supreme. Yeah. Nowadays it became even more, unfortunate thing, happens. Okay. So that's why. And of course, here Srila Prabhupada has given the example of a man fell in love with a woman. Okay. That is a conjugal love. When it is conjugal love, okay, that is a perverted conjugal love, actually. Okay. The divine conjugal love is the love between Srimati Radharani and Krishna. Okay. So, like that. So, basically, here Srila Prabhupada, he is trying to say these rasas exist even between animals, these rasas exist even between conditioned souls. There is no spiritual platform. So, the rasa, either perverted or divine, that is guaranteed in everyone's life. And this rasa is an exchange between, 2 entities or amongst a group of species or members. Okay, so this exchange is common, and then Prabhupada is saying the spiritual exchange or rasa is fully exhibited in spiritual existence between living beings and Supreme Lord. Understand? So that material exchange, that's perverted. We already discussed. Now, what is the real rasa? Real rasa is the spiritual exchange. The moment we say spiritual, it's an exchange between Vaishnavas, exchange between devotees. Okay, means Bhagavan, Bhakti, Bhagavata. We many times we discussed. What is the exchange? The exchange is Bhakti. Okay, the feel of bhakti, the mood of bhakti, the bhava, bhakti bhava, that is the exchange between the Bhagavata and Bhagavan. Okay, that is the rasa. Okay, so that's why this spiritual rasa we can develop when we start studying Srimad Bhagavatam. That is the key point here. Okay, so the fountainhead of all rasas. Who is the fountainhead of all rasas? Krishna. Krishna is the fountainhead of all rasas. And it is Srimad Bhagavatam which speaks about Krishna. That's why Srimad Bhagavatam is the fountainhead of all rasas. So that is very, very, very important point we need to remember. Okay, so this is all about rasas. And of course, here Srila Prabhupada explained about the Narada Muni. Narada Muni, Srila Vyasadeva is the disciple of Narada Muni. And then Srila Sukadeva Goswami is the disciple of Vyasadeva. Okay, and of course, son also. Okay, it came in parampara. Narada Muni instructed, Srila Vyasadeva compiled, and he spoke to Sukadeva Goswami, and then Sukadeva Goswami spoke to Maharaj Parikshit, and in that Sangha, Suta Goswami also there, and then Suta Goswami spoke to sages. And here it is the point, Prabhupada mentioned. He was liberated even in the womb of his mother. We already discussed this point. And he did not undergo any sort of spiritual training after his birth. Okay. At birth, no one is qualified. Okay. But Sri Sukadeva Goswami, due to his being a perfectly liberated soul, did not have to undergo an evolutionary process of spiritual realization. Remember this point. Even it was explained once Sukadeva Goswami is going, going, and there are some ladies who are taking bath. Okay. Even Sukadeva Goswami, he didn't know. So the difference between male and female. Okay, Jiva is Jiva, like that. So that is his platform. Okay, when Vyasadeva is running behind him because the sun is going now, and the Vyasadeva is chasing for the sun. So the ladies, they know Sukadeva Goswami, so they did not cover their bodies, and Sukadeva Goswami doesn't bother, he goes. But the moment the Vyasadeva come, immediately the ladies covered their bodies because Vyasadeva is a Grihastha. Okay, so the status of Sukadeva Goswami is like he doesn't know the difference between male, female, and who is male, who is female, all these things. So only the Supreme Lord is the Mahapurusha. Okay, and everyone is feminine. He is on that platform. So that is the purity of Sukadeva Goswami. Okay. Any questions so far? Everyone understood? Yeah. So the key point from verse 3, okay, it's relishable, Nigamakalpa, on top of that, the parrot bitten matured fruit. Who is that parrot? Srila Sukadeva Goswami. And who can relish? Liberated souls will relish. And who will get purified? Conditioned souls will get purified. And what is the other point we discussed? Different types of rasas. The broadly categorized as 5 rasas. Okay, on spiritual platform, if a devotee will be in one of these 5 rasas, and the other rasas 12, or 9, whatever we say. Generally we say navarasa 9. Okay, they are the byproducts, and those rasas the devotee will exhibit in relation with Krishna and in relation with Guru. But on material platform, the perverted, people use in exchange with other living being without keeping Krishna in center. That is the difference. Whatever people see in movies or outside external world is that perverted rasas. Okay, but spiritual rasas, they will be in connection with. Who says devotees don't get angry? Humble doesn't mean not getting angry. Devotees also do get angry. Okay. Who says devotees means they are very rigid, always chant. Okay, they don't know anything else. They get up. So they chant. Again, they read something. They go to bed, get up, chant. It's a mechanical routine life. Who said it? Definitely not. Okay, they have this hasya rasa. They entertain others. Okay, they make jokes. Krishna himself teaches, Rukmini Devi, gopis, all those things. So you take any rasa, okay, on divine platform, the Krishna exhibits and the devotees also exhibit. Okay, so we are not like rock, stone, hard-hearted stone. Definitely not. Definitely not. Devotees are not like that. Okay. Now, if we go to the verse 5, the verse 5 is saying, one day after finishing their morning duties by burning a sacrificial fire and offering a seat of esteem to Srila Sutta Goswami, the great sages made inquiries. Okay, respect. I think before this one, 1 minute. Naimisaranya. Yeah, this one. Okay. Once in a holy place in the forest of Naimisaranya, great sages headed by the sage Saunaka assembled to perform great 1,000-year sacrifice for the satisfaction of the Lord and his devotees. Okay, this is verse 4. So here, Naimshe Nimshe Kshetre. So Naimishe means Naimisaranya, and then Animisha Kshetre. Okay, what is the significance of Naimisharanya? 2 points. First of all, I would like to quote here. See, Muslims say Makkah is the center for the universe, center for the whole. No, you know that for planet Earth, okay. So the hub means the central point. Muslims say the central point for the whole planet Earth is their holy place, Makkah, like that. But Bhagavatam here is clearly mentioning, yeah. So here I can show you. What is it mentioned? Correction. In the Vayaviya Tantra, it is said that Brahma, the engineer of this particular universe, contemplated a great wheel which could enclose the universe. The hub of this great circle was fixed at a particular place known as Naimisaranya. So this is the very, very important point. Naimisaranya is the main hub for the whole universe. Okay, so if the whole universe is there, okay, the Lord Brahma, if he create a wheel with a hub, that wheel creates the circle. Okay, the hub that goes through the center of the circle, okay, of the universe. That is this location, Naimisaranya. So the while creating the Brahma created like this. Okay, and in Varaha Purana it is mentioned this is the place where all the great sages they perform fire sacrifices, yajnas. Okay, such a beautiful place, Naimisaranya. Okay, and even it is mentioned. What is the meaning of Nimisha? Who know Nimisha? Naimisaranya. Nimisha means time, isn't it? Yeah, 1 minute, minute. So that is the time. Okay, and what is the meaning of Animisha Kshetra? Meaning of Animisha? Nimisha. It is given 1 minute. So this is the place where Lord Vishnu, he won't blink his eyes. Animisha means unblinking. Okay, this is the kshetra where the Lord Vishnu, what exactly it means, Animisha, so the Lord who will not blink his eyes means who always, protects his devotees. Okay, who always alert. Okay, oh, if I blink my eyes, there may be problem to my devotee. Okay, let me not blink my eyes. Let me that anugraha. Okay, so giving anugraha to him. See, generally devotees, once they go to temple or any holy place, okay, before deities, we don't blink the eyes. We are not supposed to blink our eyes. Okay, means oh, if I blink my eyes, I will miss this beautiful form to register in my mind. Okay, like that. But that's why, but sadly, people always, when they come before altar, they close their eyes and they pay their obeisances. They fold their hands and they close the eyes. Okay, that is not the correct practice. Once we are before the altar, we have to open the eyes and take the darshan. And in this Naimsharanya, the Lord, so he is animisha. He will not close his eyelids. He just open, just like Jagannath. Jagannath eyes are, widely open. Okay, so like that. So this is the place. So that is the significance of Naimsharanya. Who knows the first words of Bhagavad Gita? Can someone recite without checking? Anyone remember?
Prabhuji,
Yes.
it's Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yutsva Mamaka Pandavaschaiva Kim Kurvata Sanjaya.
Exactly. So Bhagavad Gita also, the first verse, the first word itself is Dharma Kshetre. Kurukshetra is what type of place? Dharma Kshetra. Okay. So they have selected Kurukshetra as the battlefield because that is the Dharma Kshetra. And the explanation is given even sometimes demigods, they used to come to Kurukshetra and perform some fire sacrifices. Prabhuji, if it is a Dharma Kshetra, why they have chosen for a battle? Battle means all, killing, okay, people fighting, okay, it's all in a different mode. No, Dharma Kshetra means always some prayers should happen, some yajnas should happen, okay, some sanghas should happen. Why battle? Why they have selected Dharma Kshetra for battle? Those days in previous yugas, always, the both sides will sit together and select a place which is a holy land, so that the dharma will win. That is the main concept of choosing these holy lands. Okay, that's why Kurukshetra is chosen as battlefield. Okay, there itself, wherever dharma is in whichever side, they win. Okay, so different reasons. I don't know whether you remember or not. Okay, even before the battle, clear signs are there about victories of Pandavas. So one, they fought in the Dharma Kshetra, which is called Kurukshetra, and Dharma is on the side of Pandavas. Two, anyone else can tell any other reason? Can someone please unmute and...
Lord Krishna is with them, Prabhuji.
Exactly. The second one is Lord Krishna, who is the Supreme Lord, who is protector of Dharma, is on Pandava's side. And the third one, Lord Hanuman, who is a great devotee of the Lord. He is with Pandavas and on the flag of Arjun. Okay. So like this, different signals about victories of Pandavas, okay, are there even before the war. Okay, so like Kurukshetra, here also Naimisaranya. This is Aranya. So one can ask a question, Prabhuji, if this is a supreme, where supreme place where everyone perform yajnas, why can't Pandavas and the battle happens in Naimisaranya? This is a forest. Okay, so this is for sages. Okay, and that is not a forest. Kurukshetra is not a forest. Okay, so key point is like, so Naimisaranya is the main hub, both physically and even spiritually. So here the sages, Saunaka Adaya, Saunakadi Rishi. What is the meaning of Adi? Adi mean, see, for same word in Sanskrit we can have different meanings. Saunakadi Rishi is here. Saunakadaya, Saunakadi Rishis. Saunaka means Saunaka. Rishi says Saunaka. Adi means, Adaya means
Ityadi,
Maybe
like
first.
Sorry?
Yes, Mataji, you go.
I mean, ityadi, like
Other sages.
Yes.
number of
Other
sages.
sages.
Yeah, number of sages.
Exactly. Other sages. Okay. Adi Guru. Adi is there. Okay. That Adi is the primary Guru, the very first Guru. Okay. That is one meaning. Here Adi, Saunaka and other sages. Ichyadi means something is there, and Adi and many more in addition to it. You know, like that. So that is the meaning of Saunaka Adaya. Headed by says Saunaka means Saunaka Rishi is the head. Some more people are there. Some more Rishis are there. Okay, that is the meaning of Adaya. Okay, and remember whether Advaita Goswami prayed Krishna to descend to this world, or Srila Vyasadeva, he was not satisfied after compiling so many things except Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, see, these are all liberated souls. These are all incarnation of lords. Okay, they are crying for us. They are crying for the conditioned souls. Here, they decided to perform a chain of yajnas for 1,000 years. Continuous yajnas for 1,000 years means it's not easy. But those days, that is their main duty. For whom? All this is their great sages. It is not for their, self-satisfaction. It is for the well-being of others. This is a very, very important point. That's why every spiritual activity which we do, in addition to our purification, it has to meant for other living beings of this world also. Remember, Advaita Acharya cried for the world. Srila Vyasa Dev, okay, he was dissatisfied because still something is there I need to give to this world, which I didn't. And these sages, they planned this, series of yajnas for the well-being of world. So this is a very, very, very important point. Srila Prabhupada, at the age of 70, traveled all over the world. For whom? For all of us, for conditioned souls. This is the beauty of Sanatana Dharma. Okay, they always think of others. Paradukha dukhi. The world's problem is my problem. How can I solve? And there is other set of people. My problem, I can elevate. I can focus it as a world problem. That is not correct consciousness. Okay, so that's why they planned a series of yajnas, and they assembled in Naimisaranya. So Naimisaranya, and see here, for the satisfaction of Lord and devotees. For the satisfaction of Lord and devotees means, is it not for other conditioned being? Once we satisfy the Lord, then everyone will be happy. Krishna is also known as Yajna Bhokta. Remember this word. Yajna Bhokta. What is Yajna? Every spiritual activity we do is Yajna. Sankirtana Yajna. In this Kali Yuga, we do Sankirtan Yajna. Okay? Chanting the holy name is an Yajna. Currently, I am speaking. You are hearing. This is Yajna. Bhagavata Yajna. This is Bhagavata Yajna. Yajna doesn't mean some Yajna Kunda should be there, some Brahmanas recite verse, and someone will pour ghee in the Yajna Kunda. Okay, yes, that is also Yajna, but those Yajna and different names for those Yajnas. Okay, Rajasyamala Yajna, Aswamedha Yajna, like this. Yes, they are there prescribed in Vedas, but they are meant for previous yugas. In this Kali Yuga, chanting the holy name is an yajna, hearing Srimad Bhagavatam is yajna, Speaking Srimad Bhagavatam is yajna. Associating with the devotees is yajna. No, like this. Remember always, dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. If we protect dharma, then dharma will protect us. Oh, everything happy. I have a good job, nice family, nice house. I don't care about this world. Okay, let me enjoy. No, definitely not. It will not, first of all, protect this type of consciousness, definitely not protect us. So, from Srimad Bhagavatam, particularly from this verse, what can we understand? For whose sake these great sages performing this 1,000-year fire sacrifice, yajna? To protect dharma, to please the Lord. Protecting dharma is nothing but pleasing Krishna and his devotees. Once we please Krishna and his devotees, then all demigods will be pleased. Okay? And dharma will be protected. So, within our limitation, okay, how can we protect dharma? How can we follow the footsteps of these great sages? Remember, Bhagavatam is not just a story. In every verse, there is some lesson for us to learn and implement. What can we learn from these great sages? Okay, not only for me, for my family, for my well wishers, or for my devotees, or for my temple. What about the whole world? How can I do? No need to travel the whole world, to do this one. But if we try to purify and if we chant attentively, what we call, pray the Krishna, Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu, Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu, Sarve Jana, every living entity in this world, Sukhino Bhavantu, they must be in Sukha. Okay? You can ask a question, Prabhuji, how is it possible? This is Dukkhalayam Asasvatam. How can you say Sarvejana Sukhino Bhavantu? This Sukha is spiritual Sukha. That is the point. So if someone say, oh Prabhuji, okay, you pray for me, I will, Sarvejana Sukhino Bhavantu. In that Sarvejana, I am also there. Okay? I will be Sukha in pub. Yeah? Enjoying with wine and women. No, not that one. Here Sukha means spiritual Sukha. Okay, Krishna, give everyone the realization about you. That should be our prayer. Okay, so that's why when we chant our 16 rounds, or when we attend devotees, or when we offer arati, any spiritual activity, this is for me, for my family, for my temple congregation, and for every living entities. Krishna, I am doing this yajna for you. Please give this. Please give. No, please shower your mercy so that people can think of you. A few years back, I used to go to Northup. Okay, there we have a big Indian communities there, very big Indian communities there. Most of them are doctors. So I used to go there every second Saturday and give Gita class, for that community. And then there is one Mataji. Everyone sits and hear very attentively. Okay, but there is one Mataji, who is very naughty. Okay, always the kids are there. At the same time, kids have their own class in some other room. Okay, and all adults will gather to hear Gita. Okay, so only one, people they used to ask sometimes questions either during the class or after class. They will come to me and they ask questions and they are very silent. But one Mataji is very, she doesn't focus much. Okay, just going out and come back and making some noise. So not so focused. Okay, anyway, So one day she came to me and said, after class, she came to me and said, Guruji, you have to, they are outside people, no? So that's why. So they, sometimes they call Guruji. Guruji, you have to pray for me. I said, for what? I am contesting in the elections, in the coming elections, on behalf of Conservative Party, as MP. Okay, please pray for me, so for my victory. Then I told her, Mataji, why can't you pray to Krishna? Why you are asking me? Then she said, Guruji, you are more closer to Krishna because you are a devotee. You are more closer to Krishna. So that's why if you pray, Krishna will hear. Okay, I said, okay, no problem. So whenever I offer arati before altar, I pray for you to give you the best. This is what I told her. She felt happy. And again, my class is next month, second Saturday. In between, the elections are happening. So out of curiosity, I checked the result. She lost the election. And then next month, Saturday, I went. Then she came to me and said, Guruji, you cheated me. Why, Mataji? What happened? I lost my election. You said, you pray for me, but I lost my election. Then I told Mataji, I prayed before deities Krishna. This Mataji specially asked me to pray for her. Please give her the best. Yeah, Mataji, I may not pure that so that Krishna will hear, but I am sure in my prayers when I prayed, Krishna definitely heard, and you lost the election means that is for your best. So I did not pray Krishna, Krishna, please give her victory. I prayed Krishna, please give her the best. Okay, don't worry, Mataji. You lost the election. This is something for your betterment. Krishna, there is something best Krishna is going to give. She is not happy. She was not happy anyway. So she left the place. This is what happened. I think after an year, when we had our first Ratha Yatra in Liverpool, so our Krishna Prabhu, they all did. We also went and served there. This Mataji was there, and I didn't observe her actually. She came to me, and then she said, "Prabhuji, how are you?" So yes, Mataji, I am fine. Like this is happened after a year. Okay, and then Guruji, last year you told me when I lost the election that there is something better Krishna is going to give. That's why you lost the election. You are correct. I am surprised when I heard this one. How, Mataji? Why? Tell me. So I was very dissatisfied when I lost the election. For few weeks or few months. But I want to do something. So I tried some other positions. Something like that. And anyway, I didn't get anything. Okay. But now I am acting as one of the key members. She mentioned one temple. I forgot now. Okay. In that, I am the one of the management member, and I am actively involved in all these divine activities. Guruji, I am really feeling satisfaction. This is far, far, far better than that whatever MP position which I hankered before, other government positions which I hankered before. This really giving me, the satisfaction to my heart. I am not earning anything, but the satisfaction is immense. Then I recollected you. So that devotee from ISKCON Manchester told me, don't get depressed. Krishna will definitely give you best. That's why you lost the election. That day I went with, anger. Yeah. But I recollected, this seva in the temple really giving me that immense satisfaction. That's why today My heart says, there is a Rath Yatra in Liverpool, go and attend. So that's why I came, and I'm very happy I saw you in this Rath Yatra. I felt very happy for that one. So that's very good. So that realization happened because she was in the seva of the Lord and devotees. Understand? So that's why whatever seva we perform in the temple, I think I mentioned one question. Okay, in which place the sages assembled to perform sacrifice, and one of the options, the last option I have given, C is Naimsaranya, D is ISKCON Manchester. Okay, and then Yamuna Vilas Prabhu answered D. Okay, every ISKCON temple, every bona fide, every temple that comes from bona fide sampradaya is Naimsaranya. And every devotee, who attends the temple, okay, with that devotional consciousness, he is a sage. And every sadhu who enlightens us with his wonderful teachings, they are Srila Suta Goswami or Saunaka Rishi, these great sages. So that's why for us, our ISKCON Manchester is Naimsaranya. There is no doubt at all. Okay, but understanding this fact is very, very important. We need to understand this fact. 20 Mayfield Road means it's not like any other house. Okay, in fact, the house of every devotee, Prabhupada mentioned every house should become a temple. When we are considering where every ISKCON temple is Naimsaranya, and when Prabhupada mentioned when every house should become a temple, every devotee's house is Naimsaranya. Okay, because their consciousness, they think not only for them, they think for others, they chant at home, they have some deities, okay, they serve, they cook, they offer. This is not just for themselves, for everyone. Whenever devotees goes to Vrindavan or in any holy place, what do we say? We don't say just, Prabhuji, please pray for me. In addition, we say, Prabhuji, please pray for our congregation. Our congregation members so wonderful, serving the lordship. See, in our temple, even we don't have installed deities. We have only festival deities. But the devotees' consciousness, they serve, the lordships with so, attention and, with love, affection. Okay, so they are the gifts of God. They are the gifts of Krishna. We are not supposed to underestimate, devotees, because they are very friendly with us. Okay, they make joke with us. Okay, so they love us. Okay, so that's why sometimes what happens, like, it just, there are so many in this straight Mayfield Road. This 20 Mayfield Road is one of the houses. There are so many people here. I have so many friends. These devotees are, one of them. Definitely not. Okay, in our heart, we must have that special place for devotees. That affection, that love, that consciousness. I heard, one senior devotee told me while taking prasadam in the temple. So he told me, like, so someone will be on your right sitting, someone will be on your left sitting. Okay, at any point of time. So do not underestimate them. And of course, so many other people are also sitting in the temple hall and sitting. Don't take that. They are very ordinary human beings. Okay, so like this. So that's why every devotee is a jewel. Like that. Shiromani. Okay, they are the money, like that. Okay, we must develop that genuine love, again, not for the sake. Okay, that love should come from the heart. Understand? So devotee's heart is very soft like the butter stolen by Krishna. Okay? And devotee's heart should be harder than Sudarshan Chakra of Krishna. Both the heart should have both qualities. Softer than butter, harder than even Sudarshan Chakra. Okay? So someone said something, our heart must be hard to ignore it. Yeah, I think in the last class only I mentioned. Okay, temple is our ultimate abode. No matter 100 people in the temple are against us, but Gaurang Prabhu mentioned this point, and I'm just repeating the same. Okay, Gaurang Prabhu said sometimes people come to me and said, Prabhuji, I don't want to come to temple. Why? Because I don't like so and so, or so and so is against me. Yeah, like that. So Gauranga Prabhu said, so if 100 devotees are attending the temple and all 100 are against you, but still you have to attend the temple. Why? In temple, Krishna is there who is pure. Krishna Kadha is there which is pure. Krishna Kirtan is there which is pure. Srila Prabhupada Murti is there which is pure. Krishna Prasadam is there which is pure. When there are so many supremely pure things are there in temple, okay, 100 sadhakas who are impure and trying to purify themselves, okay, so they may be against you. It's the nature of this Kali Yuga, but it means you are missing these pure entities of the temple. This is what Gauranga Prabhu mentioned. This is the worst case scenario, he said. Okay, so thank you so much. I think it's 8:30. I'll stop here. Any questions? I humbly request devotees, okay, during the weekdays, you please read the Sanskrit words, translation, and purport at home, so that we can move fast. Because Srimad Bhagavatam is very vast, and we have only 1 day per week, for our discussion. Okay, if we just discuss in every week one verse, means we cannot move. So if you read during the weekdays, okay, any questions you make a note, either in the class I will, and you send me. I always recommend have a notebook, make a note, and you send me direct message also. When we see in the temple, I will clarify, or in the class I will clarify. If something which I don't know, I will inquire our seniors, and then I will clarify that one to you. Okay, so that we can have um, we can move fast. Understand? So thank you so much once again for all attending this class. Again, this Wednesday evening 7:30 we will meet and we will continue from there. Hare Krishna. Okay, if devotees, if you can switch on your videos, I can see you. Thank you so much, Kavita
Thank you
Mataji.
so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Arun Prabhu.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
Prabhuji.
Madhu
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Premdhatri Mataji. Thank you, Sumitra Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Anyone would like to show your deities? We can take, deity darshan also. Devotee darshan is done. Anyone would like to show your deities?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
I will go down.
Yeah, yeah.
I have to turn the. Is it clear, Prabhuji? Folks?
Not clear actually. Oh yeah, we got clear picture and again we lost it.
Mhm.
Is it your laptop or?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, in between somewhere, it's appearing clear and again it's losing.
We'll show you the Tulsi Maharani, Prabhuji.
Yes. Please.
Mataji, I think your background is blurred. You need to unblur
Oh,
it.
okay. Yes.
That's why.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Oh, how to do that?
What you need to do, click on your video, and next
Yeah.
to the video there's an arrow. If you click on that arrow, just remove the blur. I think. Yeah, you blur my background. Click on that. Undo that. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it?
You need to switch on your camera, your video. Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
very
Perfect.
yes, really nice. Yeah.
And here as well, Prabhuji. Actually.
Yeah, now it's clear. Yeah, where Tulsi Maharani? Yeah, sure. Oh, okay, very beautiful. Damodar Krishna is there. All
Beautiful.
I will spotlight for everyone. Yeah, so gopis are there. Excellent.
Very nice.
Thank you so much, Tulsi Maharani. Yes.
Wow, how does your Tulsi Maharani grow so much? In Leeds, it just doesn't grow.
Just praying, Mataji.
Oh, it's very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Maybe I
growing
should learn from
nicely.
you. Oh, she is. Yes, it's beautiful.
This is all
Excellent. Thank you.
devotees prayers, Mataji. Otherwise, it is not possible for
It's
anyone,
very nice.
anything.
Yeah. It's very nice.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Anyone else?
Hare Krishna, I can try, but
Who is it?
it's too much.
Sunil
I'm
Mataji.
sorry.
Okay, one
It's
minute.
through mobile, so I don't know if it's gonna work.
I will
I don't know if you
spot.
can see me.
Yes. Oh, really nice. Yes, we can see.
Nice, Mataji. Prabhupada's deity.
Oh, very good. Beautiful.
My God, so
All
beautiful.
reddish.
Yeah.
Hare
Excellent,
Krishna.
Mataji.
My Tulsi Maharani is very small, so but I'll give it darshan. That's
She
it.
looks really
Hare
nice.
Krishna. Tulsi
Very
Maharani
good.
ki jai.
Very
Hare
good.
Krishna.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Anyone else? Okay, so thank you. So we'll stop here. I again requesting follow the group, and whatever I am posting, please go through it.
Yeah.
And during the weekdays, please read the translation purport, so that on Wednesday, we can cover more points. Okay. Any questions? Please make a notebook. Okay. Note down. Okay, and then send me a message. I will reply you definitely. And okay, if you still need some personal explanation, in the temple also we can discuss, whenever we meet, or in the session also. Okay, so that everyone will get the benefit, because inquiring is very, very important. See, the main obstacle for spiritual life is hesitation to ask questions. This is the main obstacle, the biggest obstacle to our spiritual progress is that hesitation, fear, or ignorance to clarify doubts. I heard in one of the classes.
You
What
are
is that?
making everything very clear, Prabhuji. So you are making very simple and clear. That's why I'm not
That's
having
absolutely
question.
fine. If it is clear, absolutely fine. So do not create a doubt just for the asking sake. So if it is clear, that's perfect. Okay. If it is any point, if it is not clear, then I am saying. I heard in one of the classes, the Prabhuji mentioned, even if someone has a question like, why should I chant with right hand? Why can't with the left hand? Okay, even this question is there. Don't feel silly. We have to ask and get clarified. At the same time, yeah, if it is clear, absolutely fine. Please register. All the cleared points register in our mind. Okay, don't ask any question just for the asking sake. One devotee told me, so he got a guest to his temple, guest speaker, one sannyasi. So he clarified, this devotee has very fear of asking questions. Yeah. So the sannyasi, he completed his class and he asked, are there any questions? It's a very long class, 2-hour class. Okay. After 2-hour class, okay, so this devotee, he just felt like to stretch his hands and just to say like this. And immediately the monk saw him. Yes, what is your question? Okay. So the speaker thought, he raised the hand to ask a question, but he did not. So he just trying to stretch the hands to relax, like this. And then, okay, what is your question? This is devotee got fear. Oh my God. So what can I ask now? Yeah, so my intention is to stretch myself, but Maharaj is asking, oh, you raised your hand. What is your question? And he said, Maharaj, just one question. Okay. Why should we ask questions? That is my question. Yeah.
Oh
So
my
that
God.
is what because he don't know what to ask. He was on spot. Yeah, Maharaj said, yes, you raised your hand. What is the question? So he don't know. What to. I don't have any questions. He cannot say that one because 100 people are there in the class. But this came. Okay, Maharaj, my question is, why should we ask question? And Maharaj said, oh, very good question. Yeah. And then, he answered nearly 30 minutes on that question. Okay, why one should ask questions? He said, like, oh my God, I didn't realize that, I asked a valid question. Just something came in my mind. Okay, you are asking, what is your question? First of all, why should we ask questions? Like that. And he mentioned in that 30-minute answer, Maharaj explained everything. Don't ask just for the asking sake. Okay. And hesitation to ask question, if something is there in your mind, hesitation to ask question is the biggest obstacle to spiritual life. Like this, Maharaj explained, very nicely. And he said, after the class, people started coming to me and, appreciating me. Yeah, Prabhuji, wonderful question you asked. Same thing there, in our mind, but, we never dare to ask, like that. Okay. So.
No, Prabhuji, if I have question, I cannot sleep. So I will definitely ask.
Very good, very good. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Thank you so much. Again, we'll meet on Wednesday evening, 7:30 p.m. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Krishna.